Hi, welcome to our demo video for our Capstone II project. We have created a VR experience based on liminal spaces while also exploring the non-Euclidean spatial realities. This specific game is meant for the Meta Quest 3 and we built it in Unity. Here we will demonstrate our completed system, we're going to show some functionality, and we're also going to highlight some major features. So let's jump into the game walkthrough. Now to discuss some of the major features that we built out for our project. Let's start out with the scenes. Each of us worked on a scene, and then we had the challenge of bringing them all together into one playable game. In order to be able to see the scenes in the Unity editor, we're going to enable them here in the MetaQuest settings, and then we're also going to enable them here in the scenes list. Adding the scene to the scenes list allows us to use it in our scene transition sphere. The scene transition sphere allows certain parameters, including the next scene to load and also the player tag. Clicking on room 2B will open up room 2B, where here we can also see this scene has a scene transition sphere, and the next scene to load would be the desert scene. And you can also see the player tag, which is the camera that gives all of the player movement and functionality. The player is a prefab that we created, and throughout the game, we tried to reuse as much code as possible with the use of prefabs. Our game has many superliminal and non-Euclidean features, and now we're going to go over how to add those into the game.
Euclidean features, and so I'm going to do a quick overview on how to add them to the game. First, there's the free portal. This free portal, as you can see, lets you. It has it has this script that lets you decide the exit portal, and this is useful to basically link two portals together. Like, for example, in this scene we have this pyramid, and this pyramid has this free portal, and since it's linked to the other portal, now we can teleport our player here. Another nice feature about this free portal is that it can modify gravity. So like you see, like if you enter this scene in game, you will be able to walk upside down basically, like the gravity will be inverted. Moreover, it allows for, we have created a special script in Unity that allows infinite recursion. Now, infinite recursion to allow to see the portals rendering infinitely when you put one in front of the other. It's nice, but it's too expensive for most computers. So, as an optimization mechanism, I added the option of using fake infinite recursion. So only there will be a limit on how many recursions could be calculated, and the rest of them are just going to, use the original, like the fake recursion, like okay, and the rest of them are just going to use fake recursions. The fake recursions, the way they work is they add and the rest of them you just use fake recursions. These fake recursions work by just using old frames and making the GPU render those old frames instead of calculating new ones. Here we have like a testing scene that's not part of a game, but it's just there for like testing purposes. Okay, chamber. Okay. This testing scene showcases this fake infinite recursion mechanism. You can open the test scene in case you also like want to test more about the portals. This gives you like a guide on how to use the controls, and as you can see, when you go to a portal, like the other portals render infinitely. Another way you can test this is by putting two portals. Okay. Well, as you can see, when you enter the testing scene, it gives you like the controls on how to play the game. And also like you can put like two portals in front of each other and you will see like the infinite recursion taking place. Yeah. Another aspect I want to show here, it's the superliminal aspect. It's the superliminal technical aspects of our project. Here I'm going to go to the first scene of our game. Yeah, and as you can see, you can grab the objects with R, but more importantly, when it's like a superliminal forced perspective object, you can make them bigger just by grabbing them. Like, as you see, like it was really small back then, but then when you grab them, like, oh, it becomes way bigger or smaller depending on how far the perspective is from, how far the object is from the camera perspective. So yeah, these are just blocks you can build upon if you want to continue the project and give maintenance. And that's all for this guide. Thank you.